Hello everyone, hope you all are healthy and fine. In this video, we are discussing about Chapter 3 Applications for Patents of Indian Patents Act 1970. Particularly in this video, we will be discussing Section 10 under Chapter 3. The heading of Section 10 is Contents of Specification. The Section 10 will be discussed along with relevant rule, form and fee. Scientellectual is the digital platform through which we are aiming to provide you all the necessary informations for the preparation of Indian Patent Agent exam. Section 10, subsection 1. In any patent application, there are two types of specifications, provisional specification and complete specification. Both the specification should describe the invention and shall begin with a title. That title should sufficiently indicate the subject matter to which the invention relates. The necessary rule for this is Rule 13(7)(a), Rule 14 and Rule 15. And the form in which provisional specification or complete specification is to be filed is Form 2. Subsection 2. Provisional or complete specification, it may contain drawing, and if it contains any drawing, it will be part of the specification unless the controller directs anything else. The relevant rule for drawing representation is Rule 15 and Rule 13(4). Subsection 3. If there is any model or sample related to the invention for which the patent has been applied, the controller may consider the model or sample to be furnished before grant, but this model or sample will not be part of the specification. The relevant rule for this model or sample representation is Rule 16. Subsection 4 under Section 10. This subsection is very important related to contents of specification. 4a says that every complete specification should contain description, operation, use and method related to the invention. 4b says specification should contain best method of performing the invention known to the applicant. 4c specification should end with claim or claims defining the scope of the invention for which the protection is claimed. 4d specification should contain abstract that will provide the technical information related to the invention. The relevant rule is Rule 13(7). There are two other points under D. Number 1. Controller may amend the abstract for providing better information to the third party. And number 2. If there is mention of biological material in the specification and it is not following A and B, that is, complete specification is not containing description, operation, use and method properly, or best method of performing the invention properly, and along with that the material is not available to the public, in that case application shall be completed by depositing the material to International Depository Authority under Budapest Treaty. Budapest Treaty is defined in Section 2(1)(a)(b)(a). There are four other subclauses, capital A, B, C and D. Deposition should be done not later than date of filing the application in India, and the reference to be given within 3 months from date of filing the application. It is said in subclause A. Subclause B. Available characteristics of the material to be correctly identified or indicated, and name, address of depository authority, date, number of deposition to be furnished. Subclause C. Access to the material to the authority is done only after date of filing or date of priority of the application. Subclause D says disclosure of source and geographical origin of the material is must. Relevant rule is Rule 13(8). If request for publication under Rule 24A is filed. In that case, reference to be given on or before the date of filing of such request. Subsection 4A under Section 10. In case of international application, mostly PCT application, the following heads are to be there in the contents of specification: title, description, drawing, abstract, and claim. The relevant other section is Section 7. Subsection 5 under Section 10. The claim or claims in the complete specification should maintain single invention or group of invention linked to form single inventive concept. The claims should be clear, succinct, and fairly based on the matter disclosed. There should not be any omnibus claims. Unity of invention means single inventive concept, that is, one application is related to one invention only. If there are more than one inventions in one application, in that case applicant needs to file different application for different invention. Whether the single inventive concept is maintained, that will be considered regarding the claims claimed in separate or single claim. Say for example, an apparatus or means that is designed for carrying the process. In that case, apparatus or means and the process is single invention. There are other examples also. Say product and the process related to the product. Process and apparatus. Mold for casting and process of making mold and process of casting by using same mold will be altogether single invention. Subsection 6 under Section 10. There should be declaration as to inventorship to be filed along with complete specification or within 1 month from the date of filing the complete specification. It is to be filed in Form 5, and if any extension of time period is needed, in that case Form 4 is to be filed. The relevant other section is Section 7.3, where the concept of declaration as to inventorship is mentioned. Relevant rule is Rule 13.6. Subsection 7 under 10. Complete specification when it is filed after provisional specification, applicant as per Section 6 can apply patent of addition. A complete specification which is filed after a provisional specification may include claims in respect of development of or addition to the invention which was described in the provisional specification, being development or addition in respect of which the applicant would be entitled under the provision of Section 6 to make separate application for a patent. The relevant other sections are Section 6, that is, who can apply the patent application, Section 54, it deals with patent of addition, and Section 136(2). Regarding the deposition of biological material, some points are to be remembered. A biological material described in the specification, if it is not available to the public and cannot be described adequately as per the provision of the Act, in that case, such material needs to be deposited in order to make the application complete with the International Depository Authority under Budapest Treaty. And this filing should be done on or before the date of filing the application. In India, there are two International Depository Authority: Microbial Type Culture Collection and Gene Bank, Chandigarh, and National Center for Cell Science, Pune. Reference to such biological material shall be made in the specification within 3 months from the date of filing, giving all the available characteristics of the material required for it to be correctly identified or indicated, which includes name, address of depository institution, date, and number of deposit of the material at the institution. If there is any request for early publication, then the said reference shall be given on or before the date of filing of such request. The source and geographical origin of the biological material specified in the specification shall also be disclosed. The access to the material in the depository institution is available only after date of application of the patent in India. In case of biotechnology related inventions, reference to the relevant sequence ID, if any, shall be mentioned in the description or claims in the specification. These are the relevant forms related to section 10, form 1, form 2, form 4 and form 5, and the related fees are also shown. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please give like, share and subscribe our channel Scientellectual. We will keep on posting more videos related to sections, rules, forms and fees under Indian Patents Act 1970. And we believe that will be very helpful for the preparation of Indian Patent Agent exam. Thank you again.